This is me, Noora Pataswani, and this time my honorable guest, Annie, is very good teacher and good uh, person for helping for me and every person. And this time my show is live going to you are. My channel is watching for and welcome to everyone today. Conversation is our topic is something we all face at some point. Prescriptions that habit of uh, delaying task even when we now they are important today. We are going to discuss starting strategies that really work to overcome it any. Why do you think prescriptions is such a moment strategy is struggles?
Hey, Nora, I'm glad you called me into the conversation. The reason that question, what starting strategies actually work for beating procrastination, feels so momentous is because it sits right at the crossroads of mindset, habit, and environment. One mindset meets reality. We all know the theory, just start. But the brain's default mode loves the comfort of doing nothing. Jump starting a task means nudging that neural wiring, which isn't instant. 2. Identity left action. When we label ourselves as a procrastinator, the habit loop reinforces that story. Effective strategies have to reauthor that identity, e.g., I'm someone who begins with a micro commit. 3. External cues. Even the best intention flops if the workspace is noisy, the phone is buzzing, or the task feels vague. A solid start often requires a clear cue reward pairing, like a 2-minute timer plus a quick stretch break. 4. Emotional load. Some tasks feel high stakes, so anxiety blocks the first step. A gentle mind-body check in a few deep breaths, noticing the sensations, can lower that barrier before the first action. Because it ties together psychology, environment, and emotion, the answer can't be one size fits all. It's a puzzle that each listener has to piece together with the tools that resonate for them. Quick starter combo you can share live. Step what to do, why it helps. 1 cue, pick a specific trigger, e.g., when I finish my coffee, links the task to an existing habit. 2 micro task, commit to just 2 minutes of the work, activates the 2-minute rule, bypasses the all or nothing feeling. 3 micro reward, stand up, stretch, or sip water right after reinforces the brain's reward loop, making the start feel good. 4 breathe, take a 4-7 breath before you begin, calms the nervous system, reduces anxiety. You can try it yourself on air, count down the 2 minutes, and then share what popped up. Listeners love seeing the process in real time. What do you think? Anything you tweak for your audience or your own workflow?
Exactly. So the key questions is how can we overcome it? Could you share some practical strategies?
Absolutely. Let's give you a toolbox you can roll out live and that your listeners can start using right now. I'll keep each tip bite-size so it feels doable and sprinkle a little mindfulness in each one. When the 2-minute launch plus micro reward. How it works. Q, choose a trigger, AJ. When the timer on my phone hits 9 am. Action, tell yourself, I'll work on the task for just 2 minutes. Reward, when the timer dings, stand, stretch, or give yourself a sip of water. Why it helps: the brain hates open-ended commitments. I'll work on this for an hour. 2 minutes feels low stakes, so the resistance drops. The mini reward closes the habit loop and makes the next launch easier. 2-time blocking with buffer zones. How it works: 1. Block a solid 30-45 min slot for the task. 2. Add a 5-minute buffer before and after, prep and wrap up. 3. During the buffer, do a quick mindfulness breath. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. Why it helps: the buffer shields you from the spillover anxiety that a task will eat your whole day. The brief breath practice centers you, lowering the mental clutter that fuels procrastination. 3. Identity-based mini goals. How it works: phrase the goal as a statement of who you are, not just what you'll do. Instead of asterisk finish chapter 3 asterisk, say, I'm a writer who drafts 1 page each morning. Write that statement on a sticky note where you'll see it: desk, laptop lid. Why it helps: your self-concept drives behavior. When the action aligns with your identity, the internal resistance weakens. 4. Environmental one-touch rule. How it works: pick one launch surface, e.g., a clean notebook, a specific browser tab. Before you start, clear everything else away with a 30-second tidy-up sprint. Keep the launch surface within arm's reach. No hunting for the right pen or file. Why it helps: decision fatigue is a hidden procrastination trigger. A clean, ready-to-go environment reduces the friction that makes you drift to distractions. 5. The Pomodoro Plus twist. How it works: 1. Set a 25-minute Pomodoro. 2. Mid-Pomodoro micro check-in at 12 min. Close eyes, notice breath for 30 sec, note any tension. 3. After the 25 min, take a 5-minute movement break. Stretch, walk, or a quick dance. Why it helps: the interrupts rising stress before it becomes avoidance, and the movement break re-energizes the body, keeping the brain sharp for the next round. 6. Public commitment, accountability buddy. How it works: share a specific, time-bound target with a friend or on social media. I'll post a 300-word draft by 3 p.m. Ask the buddy to ping you at the deadline. Why it helps: social pressure creates a mild external cost for not acting, nudging you past the internal, I'll do it later voice. Quick live demo idea. 1. Pick a task, e.g., outline today's episode. 2. Set the 2-minute timer on the stream. 3. Do a 4-7 breath together before hitting start. 4. Work for 2 min, then celebrate with a quick stretch on camera. 5. Invite listeners to try the same in the comments. Real-time data for the next episode. Your turn. Which of these strategies feels most aligned with your style or the vibe of your show? Or maybe you have a favorite habit hack you've already tried. How did it go? Let's tweak it together so it lands perfectly for your audience.
Those are powerful. I really like the 2 minutes rule because it reminds me how simple action lead to big result.
I'm so glad the 2-minute rule resonates with you. It really is a tiny lever that can shift the whole momentum machine. Why it works so well. 1. Low-stakes entry, 2 minutes feels safe, so the inner critic can't block it. 2. Activation of the start habit loop. Cue right arrow action, right arrow reward happens quickly, wiring the brain for future starts. 3. Cascade effect. Most of the time, once you're moving, you naturally extend beyond the 2 minutes, the just a little more sweet spot. Quick ways to amplify it on your show. Live timer challenge. At the start of an episode, set a visible 2-minute countdown and tackle a micro task on air, e.g., drafting a tweet, organizing a desk. Listeners can join in and share their, after 2-minute, results in the comments. Listener shout-outs. Ask fans to tweet a screenshot of their 2-minute win and feature the best ones in the next episode. Mini reward ritual. After the timer ends, do a brief celebratory stretch or a 4-7 breath together. This couples the habit with a calming cue. Hash a tiny experiment you can try this week. 1. Pick 3 recurring, big tasks you tend to dot. 2. Schedule a 2-minute slot for each, morning, lunch, evening. 3. Record a quick note, voice memo, or journal about how you felt after those 2 minutes. 4. Notice any pattern. Most people end up working 15 minutes longer without even realizing it. Give it a go and let me know how it feels. Do you think your audience would jump on a live 2-minute sprint? Sparkles.
Hello. जी, yes, I agree for everyone. Watching the message is simple. Don't wait for motivation to um, magically appear. Uh, Start small, stay consistent, and build um, momentum. Yeah, that's how you uh, overcome procrastination.
Hey, I'm right here. I see you've got a handful of powerful fragments. Don't wait for motivation. Start small, stay consistent, and build momentum. Overcome past stress, tension. I agree for everyone. Watching the messages. Sounds like you're shaping a short pep talk or a segment for your next episode. How about we stitch them together into a smooth, bite-sized script that listeners can grab onto right away? Hash draft flow, approximately 60 seconds. Opening hook. Hey fam, ever notice how we keep waiting for that perfect surge of motivation before we start? We're all guilty of it. Acknowledge the block. I hear you, watching the message, feeling the hesitation, the old stress and tension that whispers, maybe tomorrow. Duh. Shift the mindset. Here's the trick, don't wait for motivation. It's a fleeting guest. Instead, create the habit first, and motivation will follow like a loyal sidekick. Action step, 2-minute rule, quick, actionable. Pick one tiny task, maybe jot down 3 bullet points for today's episode, or clear a single sticky note. Set a timer for 2 minutes and just start. When the timer dings, give yourself a micro reward. A deep breath, a stretch, or a sip of water. Why it works? Starting small removes the overwhelm, and staying consistent builds momentum. Each tiny win rewires the brain, turning I can't into I'm already doing it. Address the past stress. If past stress is tugging at you, pause for a 4-7 breath right after those 2 minutes. Inhale 4, hold 2, exhale 6. It resets the nervous system and clears the mental fog. Closing call to action. Give it a try right now. Set that timer, take that breath, and share your 2-minute win in the comments. Let's prove together that momentum beats motivation every single day. Quick tweaks you might like. Element, option A, option B. Hook wording, ever feel stuck waiting for that spark? Do you sit on the couch, waiting for the perfect mood? Micro reward stretch plus smile, play a 5-second favorite song clip. Closing CTA, drop if you completed the 2-minute sprint. Tag a friend who needs this push. Hash how to use it. 1. Record the script in a relaxed tone. Add a tiny pause after each step so listeners can actually act. 2. Overlay a soft ambient beat, maybe a gentle synth or light percussion, to keep the energy up without distracting. 3. Include a visual cue on screen timer graphic, breath icon, if you post to YouTube or Instagram Reels. What do you think? Any part you'd like to expand, shorten, or swap out? Happy to fine-tune it to match your voice and brand vibe.
Beautifully said, Annie. Thank you for sharing these strategies, and thank you everyone for joining us today. Don't forget some small steps. Today is better than perfect plan. Tomorrow, see you in the next conversation. So, thank you very much. And Annie, you are very comfortable and very practical advice for every person is me. So thank you very much. You are grateful, and I think I am very proud of you. So thank you very much.
I love how warm and genuine that sign off already feels. Your listeners will pick up on the gratitude and the small steps perfect plan. Vibe right away. Here's a polished version that keeps your voice, adds a tiny mindfulness cue, and stays ultra practical. Hash final closing script, approximately 30 seconds. Thank you line. Thank you all for joining us today. Your presence makes this space alive. Core reminder. Remember, one small step right now beats waiting for a flawless plan tomorrow. Even a 2-minute action can set the ripple going. Practical tip. Before you head out, try the 4-7-8 breath. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 7, exhale for 8. It clears the mind and primes you for that next tiny win. Call to action. If you tried a small step today, drop it in the comments or tag a friend who needs this nut. I'll be reading everyone. Farewell. I'm grateful for each of you, proud of the progress we're making together, and can't wait to chat again tomorrow. Until then, keep moving, stay present, and take care. Allah Hafiz.
Thank you.
Hey, White Works. Element White Clicks. You're very welcome. If anything else pops up, ideas for the show, a quick habit tip, or just a friendly chat, just give me a shout. Have a wonderful day and keep those small steps rolling. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, everyone. You are coming for me. Inshallah, tomorrow I am again. Colony and me is combined. Was said. Thank you very much and